A long time ago, in a cozy little village, there lived three little pig brothers, Pippy, Rusty, and Zippy. They were very different from each other. Pippy was a bit lazy and liked to take things easy, often choosing the simplest way to do things. Rusty was a bit more active, though he wasn't as hardworking as his brother Zippy. Rusty liked to find a balance between getting things done and having some fun. Zippy, on the other hand, was very hardworking and always took his time to do things properly. He believed in putting in extra effort to make sure everything was done right. One thing they all loved was playing in the mud, which made them laugh and have fun together. Their mother, Mama Giggles, had always cared for them with love, making sure they were happy and well-fed. After some days, Mama Giggles had more piglets to care for and feed. The village also faced a challenging season. The crops hadn't grown well, and the food in their pantry was running low. The once bountiful fields were now barren. And Mama Giggles found it increasingly difficult to provide enough food for her growing sons. With a heavy heart, she knew it was time for Pippy, Rusty, and Zippy to move out. She gathered them and said, "My dear little ones, you're all grown up now. It's time for you to find your own way, build your own homes, and live by yourselves." Although the three pig brothers were sad to leave Mama Giggles, they were excited about their new adventure. They journeyed into a lush and vibrant forest, each eager to build a house that reflected their own style. Pippy chose to build his house out of straw. It was quick and easy, so he finished fast and spent the rest of the day playing. Rusty built his house with sticks, which was stronger than straw but still not too hard. He finished sooner and enjoyed some playtime too. Zippy took his time to build a strong brick house. It took longer than the others, but his home was strong and safe. Pippy and Rusty spent their time playing and napping, while Zippy worked hard, layer by layer, carefully building a strong and sturdy home which was worth every bit of effort. The three pig brothers lived happily, but little did they know in the dark forest nearby lived a big bad wolf who was always looking for new adventures. When he heard about the three little pigs and their new homes, he couldn't resist checking them out. The hungry wolf first visited Pippy's straw house, eager to eat the pig. He knocked on the door and called out,
little pig, let me in.
Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin.
Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow it down.
Pippy stood shaking but wouldn't fall down.
So he huffed and he puffed and he strongly blew.
Oh no, the straw house went flying too. Pippy quickly ran to Rusty's house made of sticks. The wolf followed and arrived at the stick house. He knocked on the door and called out,
little pig, let me in.
Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin.
Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow it down.
Rusty trembled and let out a nervous sound.
So he huffed and he puffed and he strongly blew.
Oh no, the stick house went tumbling down. Pippy and Rusty didn't waste a second. They sprinted straight to Zippy's brick house. Their hearts pounded and Rusty was still shaking from the fright. They reached Zippy's house just in time, slamming the door shut behind them. Outside, the wolf skidded to a stop and glared at the house. He banged on the door with his paw.
Little pig, let me in.
Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin.
Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow it down.
He took a deep breath and blew with all his might. The wind roared against the walls, but the brick house didn't even shake. The wolf tried again, puffing even harder, but the house stood firm. The wolf growled in frustration. No matter how hard he huffed and puffed, the brick house didn't budge. He stomped his foot and narrowed his eyes, determined to find another way in. He tried sneaking in through the chimney, but the clever brothers had thought ahead. They built a big, warm fire in the fireplace and placed a pot of water on to boil. When the wolf tried to come down the chimney, he felt the heat and quickly scampered away, never to trouble the pigs again. With the wolf gone, Pippy and Rusty realized their mistake. "We need strong houses too," Rusty said. Determined, they gathered bricks and worked hard, just like Zippy. It wasn't easy, but when their sturdy homes were finished, they stood proudly. And so, the three little pig brothers lived happily ever after in their strong and safe brick house. They learned valuable lessons about hard work and being prepared, and they were grateful for the strength and wisdom that helped them succeed. Remember, just like the three little pig brothers, if you put in the effort and make wise choices, you can overcome any challenge.